YouTube, it's MotoFox here. Second video of the year. I know been doing a pretty piss poor job at uploading videos this year. Hopefully this one is a little better. Doing some trail riding in Simcoe again today. This is one of my favorite trail sections. Can't remember what it's called, but I will link it in the description. Hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks for all the subs, thanks for all the follows. Got the new carbs tuned pretty well. I had to close the idle mixture screw on the let's say fast side carb, which is what I would consider the CV carb on the other bike. But now after I close that idle mixture screw, it, you know, kicks over in one or two kicks, and it's good. It's idles really well, has a lot of power still. Don't know why Yamaha ever went to the YDIS section, or YDIS shit. I get why people call it YDIS, because why they do this. Anyways, here we go. Orrock track? I can't remember what that. Let's go. It's starting to get really cool in here. Not really yet, but yeah, the leaves will start to change real soon, which is gonna be sick. I'm gonna turn my music down because it's blasting in my ears. Much as I like Flow Rider. It's crazy how much practice affects your riding ability. So I haven't really practiced this much this year. Hadn't had a lot of chances to ride this year yet. And yeah, I can tell I'm not as, I would say, comfortable going fast as I was when I got a ton of riding experience in 2023. But the bike is also running a lot better now. New piston and rebuild, so there is a lot more power. Got some other bikers doing some single track. Pretty sick. Pretty sick shit. Let's go. There's some sandy sections in this trail coming up here, which I love. The suspension on this bike now that I've switched to the YZ, it's honestly like not even the same bike. It's insane how much brand new suspension will do for you. Or new, 1998. It's rebuilt, but you know what I mean, like better competitive shocks. That was the only thing that I think really turned me off from the stock XT, was the suspension. I mean, the carbs, yeah, but my YDS system actually wasn't really that problematic. It had a shitty tank. I had the original tank, so it'd get dirty. And I think more than anything, that's what I was struggling with, is just dirty gas tank clearing. I had a filter, but I swear I was still getting clogs in my carb. I'd rebuild them, but I'd have to rebuild them like and clean them every 1000 K-ish, which I didn't like. Let's go. Anyone know who Rich Larson is? He's like a enduro rider, but he has an Instagram where he goes through like enduro riding technique and shit. Honestly, it's like the main reason why I have Instagram now. because his tips are fucking bomb. Woo, those sandy parts. Highly recommend following Rich Larson. Not that I hold a bunch of that information. I feel like I forget a lot of the fucking shit I watch at 2 a.m. on Instagram, but hey, can't hurt. So even now I'm trying to consciously check to make sure I'm in a good riding position. Head over the bars, knees bent, ass out. Oh, I remember this corner. We meet again. My arch nemesis corner. Let's fucking go. One thing I'm kind of worried about is last time I rode, my bike did not want to restart after I rode for 2 hours. Once it was hot, it was like nap. And I was fucking yeeting it. I kicked that fucker over until I could not kick no more. She would not start. So I'm hoping after I tune the idle screw, I think that's what was too rich. I mean, it's a rich tune as it is, but yeah, the idle screw was, or idle mixture was way too rich with both circuits. If you think about it, because the stock YDIS system, let's go, it's fucking sand. The stock YDIS system only has that idle mixture screw on the one round slide carb. The CV doesn't do anything at idle. So I figured, and I've seen that on other posts where people block the idle mixture screw. I just turned it all the way in because it's the same thing. You're not getting any air. You're not getting any fuel. Because the idle screw is a fuel, because it can be both from what I understand, depending on the carb. Your idle mixture could be air adjustment idle mixture or fuel adjustment. I guess you would back it all the way out, or maybe pull it out and cap it if it was an air. But for me, at least on these ones, it's a fuel adjustment. So turning it all the way in cuts off the fuel for that idle mixture, which is basically the same thing as not having one. All right, I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna have to do a clutch adjustment soon because I put a new clutch pack in, and it's good, but I had to adjust it because those plates were significantly thicker, brand new, than the plates that were in here. I don't know how, those are at least 3 years old. Those are plates I had on the bike when I bought it. Who knows when they were changed. So it had been adjusted based on those well-worn plates. When you put in new plates, the rods don't push out the clutch basket anymore. So I had to adjust that nut. And now it's kind of too far because they're wearing in a bit. So when the bike's cold, it kind of wants to slip. Not ideal, I know. It's crazy how much your riding posture affects the difficulty of the ride. Like when I'm in a correct riding posture, it's so much easier to handle rough terrain than when you're just fucking eating that shit. Let's go. I might get to my other favorite trail. Ooh, some trees came down recently. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it on my map. All right. Actually, this is the first time I've ridden this one too. This specific trail. I used to do this one a lot in 2023. You guys would have seen my videos on that one. This one ends up coming into a cool gravel area that's just real straight and long. You can just give her. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Fall is by far my favorite time to ride. I really don't don't ride much. 15 is where we're following. I don't really ride much in the summer because it's too hot. And that's not only just because it's too hot for me, it's fucking too hot for my bike. Air cooled. There's a reason why there's not a lot of air cooled DOHC engines, because double overhead cam engines have way more power than a single overhead cam of the same size, which means they're going to generate more heat. And I noticed very quickly after bikes started going to DOHC, no, my bike's fine. I thought I heard a noise. They switched to water cooling because they realized, the engineers realized, oh shit, you have to have a lot of fin density to air cool an engine like this. A la why there's giant intakes under the gas tank that redirect air to the top of the cylinder. My bet is that was probably a bit of an afterthought as they realized the bike runs too hot. Now I'm running it pretty rich too, which helps, and that's part of the reason why two-strokes naturally run cooler, is because oil is mixed with the gas, which helps to cool the engine. And even rich mixtures will help cool the engine on a four-stroke because the vaporization of the extra fuel is basically evaporative cooling, but it's just much more effective on a two-stroke. And I get it, two-stroke boys. I get it. I understand why you like them. Let's go.